Hey YouTube, so in this video I want to discuss some items that I go through to prepare myself to do photography when I go on trips, whether it be for pleasure or for business. Recently I had a trip to Dallas for work and wanted to make sure I brought the right gear so that I can basically give myself the best experience I can. And the first thing I like to do when I'm trying to figure out what gear I should bring, I look at the reason why I'm going. In this particular instance, it was a business trip. It meant that I was going to be doing work-related tasks till 6 p.m. as early as 7 a.m. for 3 days straight. So that meant if I'm going to go and take pictures for pleasure, leisure, it was going to be later on in the day. If we got out a little earlier, great, but we're still talking later in the day, just before sunset, golden hour, and maybe some night photography. So that clues me into one, what type of camera I want to take, more so what type of lens I want to take, something that's going to be fast, something I can open wide up, so that I can, or open wide enough so I can get enough light in, so I don't struggle on the high ISO and so forth. The next thing that I look at when it comes to going somewhere I've never been before is I do research on the area. If as soon as I can and continually up to the point, I'd make the decision on exactly what I'm going to do while I'm there, meaning when I'm going to take pictures and where I'm going to go. First time in Dallas, didn't know a whole lot about it. So I talked to some coworkers who work in Dallas and also the people down in the lobby of the hotel I was at. I was in an area downtown where not too far from where JF Kennedy was shot, and never really been downtown, and wanted to make sure that I took advantage of everything I could go see within that area I was in, because it's a nice size downtown and I'm at night in a strange area. Didn't want to walk around aimlessly. And in this particular trip, I was told not to walk around by myself at night and take pictures. The homeless situation in downtown Detroit is a little more involved than I thought it would be, and I was told it best to just stay with a group if I go out at night, which is what I actually wound up doing, to take pictures. So that information helped me in determining that I wanted something that was going to be a small kit. I knew it had to be a fast lens and something I can keep tight to my body, so I don't have to worry about it being an easy grab and snatch and grab type situation. And I knew I was going to be with folks, so it's something that I wanted to make sure that I can put it away too, so it doesn't draw attention. So we're leaning toward my X100v at this point right now, and the conversion lens. The next thing is the weather. I always check the weather when I go places just to see what it's going to be, make sure I'm bringing the right gear. Does the gear need to be weather resistant? Flying on the plane, I knew I wasn't going to try to mess around with bringing any film, so no film went with me. And I basically decided to shoot digital because most of my digital gear, with the exception of the XS10, are weather resistant. With the X100v, you put a filter on the front of that lens and bam, it's 100% weather resistant. So again, we're looking strongly at the X100v at this point. And then from that point, really, those are the things that I looked at. Weather, what's it like in the area as far as safety? What locations should I try to go after? Must-sees that if I can get to. And then based on why I'm there, when are going to be the opportune times for me to go shoot? So that worked out really well for me in this particular trip. Each day I did get an opportunity to shoot that I was there. Some of it during the day, most of it at night. And hopefully you guys have enjoyed some of the images in the video I took with my X100v. While I was there, because it is the only camera I took. I did not bring my GoPro with me. Actually, I did bring the GoPro, but I didn't take it out because, again, I didn't want to draw a whole lot of attention to myself. So it did not actually come out with me while I went out with the group of folks that I was there with for work, for business, as we went out for dinner and did other things after hours, after the conference day. So hopefully you can use this information for yourself when trying to determine what you want to do, what gear you want to bring, and why you brought that gear based on weather, security, points of interest, and when you plan to shoot. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys on the next video.